Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are going to be watching Season 5, Episode 3 of The Expanse. I am super excited because so far this season has laid the groundwork to be really great. We have Naomi going after Philip, we have Amos on Earth, and he has one last person to see before he's going to leave Earth forever. So I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know that he's going to be able to leave Earth though. Maybe he will. It just kind of seems like he has unfinished business there. But maybe this last person that he's going to see is going to finish the business that he has there. I don't know. We have Holden going after the proto-molecule with Monica and Fred Johnson. At least that's kind of what I think that Holden is going to do. We have Alex and Bobby on Mars and all of the covert sort of stuff that's going on there with the help of Christian, who is on Luna doing shit and trying to also figure out what's going on with Marco Inaris. We have a lot, you guys. We have a lot. So I'm going to stop rambling and we're just going to get into it, and then we're going to talk about it later. And sorry, I'm excited to watch it. Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
Size, shape, composition are all over the place. They were having instrument malfunctions.
That's one possibility.
What else could be a possibility?
Talk, bro. We need to know.
That's weird.
What?
What?
All these rocks have consistently higher return signatures on one side only.
Could these rocks have been fragments of a single larger asteroid?
Yeah, they are.
How big of an impact would that create?
It wouldn't. Our asteroid spotters would easily detect an
Okay,
asteroid of that size.
but if they didn't,
The blast would be about 1 to 4 megatons.
well, what would that destroy? That sounds like a lot.
Blast radius 13 kilometers.
Oh shit.
Marco Inaris threw a stealth rock at us.
Yeah.
And it broke up.
You think he stopped at one?
No.
We need to retask the watchtowers. They're the only thing that can penetrate stealth tech.
Which is why they're always pointed at Mars.
Mars does not give a fuck about blowing us up anymore.
Yeah, she's right. She's right, because there is something coming at you in 22 hours and 47 minutes.
We're right,
Yes, you are.
and you know it.
Yes, you are. Okay, are you willing to risk that many human lives just, like, you know, like, okay, maybe they'll say that you're crazy or whatever, but, like, it's worth it if you can say...
Captain, was just gonna call. We're coming up on him.
Give me the scopes.
Ashford ship, right?
Gun's gone. Look like lot of hull armor gone too. They stripped him.
She mad. She got his distress call, though, so she knows. So she's...
Wake everyone. Prepare for boarding.
Or it wasn't a distress call. She got his message. At least I assume that's who he sent it to. It's
That's
that guy.
Paolo
Yeah.
Corsar, the protogen scientist who worked on the protomolecule, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Your organization leaks like a sieve.
Did you know about this? No.
You should get off Tycho until we figure out what's really going on here.
I'm not going anywhere. They want to fight, I'll give them one.
It's a good bet they know you have the protomolecule too.
Yeah.
You Naomi Nageta? I never served. Famous person before. And this drink. Ami?
Thank you, but I'll pay for it.
Too good, gang, for take gift from Belta Copain.
I know it's hard times around here.
Fuck it, you know about hard times.
I worked in the refinery a long time ago. Let me buy you both around.
That all you think we're worth, okay?
How about you buy Ness on Jade rounds?
She doesn't owe you anything.
And Naomi, I remember, never have gotten shit done like that.
Probably because you were always around.
That's the guy that's with her son.
I know Philip's here. I came to see him.
What a fucking chance.
You don't speak for him.
He don't want to speak to you.
I'll believe that when he tells me to my face.
So he knows that she's his mom?
Philip is not a little boy anymore.
I'm still his mother.
You left him and us
You have to tell Philip I'm here and that I need to see him. I have the right.
You have nothing.
It's good seeing you one last time.
He deserves to make the choice.
It's just she seems cool, you know? And I don't want to give her the wrong impression about me.
Which is?
Yeah.
That I'm talking to her to get closer to her boss.
That's the truth impression, though.
So, Illis, new
Yeah.
to Terra. I read all the reports and I saw the picture.
Girl, you really laying it on thick, hun.
Small things first, then bigger and bigger. That sounds systematic.
Oh, yeah, it was. See, that protomolecule, it was looking for something on that planet that I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Yeah, don't say anything.
The most amazing thing about that story might just be your modesty.
I don't think we like her.
Such top to bottom. No backup data core, no com buffer, no nothing. Nada.
Maybe that's where it is, the backup. It's hidden, like you said. Something innocuous, so people wouldn't suspect that that's what it was. Yeah. The backup data core? Yeah.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho is...
That's where he sent it.
Even our dreams are small. Die in darkness. Bratna. The execution dock. Have come to the
Damn it, I'm not okay enough for that yet.
When the Tynan is fully operational, we will put into Hygeia for resupply. And then we will find Marco Naros and collect a $20 million bounty on his head. We do this, then we earn the lasting respect of the other factions, and the bounty will sustain us for years to come. So we will do it.
She wants revenge, though. This isn't about a bounty.
They rent a compartment on top level B.
Oh, already dead? So what, they were just the middlemen?
So, hey, how about we get some more wine? This time the bottle's on me.
I'd love to, but I have to be up early shipping out in the morning.
Oh, that's a shame. Where you headed out?
Nope, nowhere, just a routine supply run.
Oh, on what ship?
The Barkeith.
Girl. Does he not realize that she was using him for information? Like, you talked about you the whole time, and the second you tried to ask her about her, she deflected the hell out of it.
Oh, excuse me.
You're Alex Kamal, right?
Guilty as charged. Why do I?
Bobby?
What the hell?
Who the fuck are you?
What do you want to know about Admiral Silvertear?
If he's really selling weapons.
You been talking to anyone else about this?
No, don't you dare, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
No. Stop talking. Stop talking.
My friend, Bobby Draper.
Hey, Alex.
Okay. Thank God that she walked in at this moment. Shoot. Oh, damn it.
What did you learn from Babbage?
No.
Not really into me.
Homicidal, not your type.
Well, she kept dodging my questions about Silvertear, but
Okay.
I did learn she is shipping out on a supply run tomorrow.
So he did realize. Okay, I'm proud of him. Sorry, I doubted you.
We'll take the Razorback out and keep our scopes tight on the Barkeith. We could flush out their entire smuggling chain. Mars to belt.
Unless they spot us. Razorback's got no guns.
Well, it has one hell of a sneaky pilot.
Oh gosh, I'm scared. Okay. I'm breathing, it's fine. Oh no. Let's not. My heart.
We never realize how much someone is a part of us until we feel the weight of emptiness when they're gone.
You know what, lady? I don't
I
need
can
this.
only guess. how much Ashford meant to you. You haven't had a family in a long time. You don't have to hide your grief from me or from anyone.
When Ashford left to hunt Marco,
He asked you to go?
he asked me to be his EXO.
Guilt.
I declined.
She thinks she could have saved him if she'd
I
been
gave
there.
him this bottle as a send-off. He said we'd drink it together when he returned.
If you'd have gone with Ashford, you would have suffered the same fate.
Or maybe this bottle would be empty. I wanted to set my own path.
And you did. But now you're grieving your lost friend. Stay with me. I will.
I think she's good for Kamina. Although I still want her to go after Marco. I know it's not great, but I do.
I'm sending you what Ashford found. Maybe it will do some good for the belt. This is not my fight.
Ooh. Shit. I don't know what I want from this scene.
You left and discarded me like a piece of trash.
I abandoned you, and I'm sorry. I'll never forgive myself for making the choice that I did.
When I was little, I used to dream about what this moment would one day be like, what I would say to you. But that moment never came.
I don't expect you to, but I never stopped loving you. I came to help you.
You help me. I don't need any of your help.
I don't want anything to happen to you because of what your father's done.
He's working with his father.
Take it and go wherever you want, and when you get there, I will send you all the money that you need, but please, just take it.
Fuck you. Everything my father told me about you is true.
Don't trust him.
Philip.
I don't trust him.
What's going on?
Sorry. Stop. Secure her for flight. She's coming with us.
Boss, she can't go.
Do it.
No! I don't like you!
Retasking the watchtowers isn't going to happen.
Why not?
As soon as my contact heard the name Marco Naros, he shut me down. Gao's chief of staff called me directly and said to stop being your mouthpiece and indulging in your conspiracy theories.
Her chief of staff is fucking spineless.
She's gonna
and
get...
weak.
It is my ass on the line.
She's gonna get so many people killed being an idiot.
Part of this job is knowing when it's over and moving on.
So you're just gonna let Earth get attacked? Because it's hard? Who that? Oh.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho Ceres will do little to harm you.
This is like proof. Fucking proof. No, it's too late. Oh no. You guys, what the fuck? You know, I hope Nancy Gao is happy getting a bunch of fucking people killed because she doesn't like Christian. Okay, so let's talk about Christian and her stuff first, right? Because it's kind of where the episode started and ended. Kind of, right? So in the beginning of the episode, we saw there was 22 hours and 47 minutes to impact. And then at the end of the episode, that was the impact, right? Now, as Christian sort of posited throughout the episode, we know that there are many different rocks headed towards Earth, and they have different trajectories and they're going to hit at different times. So this is merely the first impact, right? So maybe because what she said was going to happen happened, then Gao and them will wake up and listen to her enough to, or quick enough to stop at least the remaining rocks from hitting Earth. You know, I don't know if they will or not. It's just, okay, so here's the thing that I find really frustrating. They act like Christian's theory of what is happening is like so far outside the realm of possibility. Like, this is crazy. How could she think that this was going to happen? But like, there's the amount of risk that it involves to turn the things away from Mars and to try to, the asteroid detectors or whatever they're called, away from Mars and to, or the stealth tech, I don't remember, the detector things, right? The amount of risk involved in turning them away from Mars, even for like a minute, doesn't seem to outweigh the risk of not knowing that that's coming, right? And I guess that Marco's right in the way that he said the belt or the Enners underestimate the belt because they think that they're weak. They don't think that there's any way that this could happen, right? But they know that stealth tech has been taken from Mars. You know, taken, it's, you know, but still, they know that there is stealth tech out there that doesn't exist on Mars anymore and is originally from Mars. So, I don't know. I just think that it's really stupid to underestimate your enemy to such an extent that you allow yourself to be that incredibly vulnerable to an attack, you know? Like, I don't know. I just think that Nancy Gao is just making really stupid decisions that I cannot fathom, and I don't understand why when people who have so fucking much more experience than you are telling you that this is what they think is happening, you just ignore it because you want to be fucking petty. Like, girl, you're willing to get so many fucking people killed because you won't listen to people you don't like when they're telling you something. That's so stupid when you're like in charge of an entire planet. Like, just frustrated, you know, because I get that she could be upset at Christian. Like, I think I said this in the last episode. I get that. Like, I understand why Christian would not be your favorite person. But I think that you have to look at it. Sorry, there's like a piece of hair. Oh, it's literally my hair. But I think that you have to look at it from a place of, I don't like this person, but I understand that this person literally helped save the world, and they figured out these conspiracies like with Aaron Wright and with the proto-molecule, and like this person who maybe I don't like has been a valuable asset to Earth in the past. So maybe I'm gonna fucking listen when they tell me that this is a threat. You know what I mean? Like, I literally cannot fathom. I just can't fathom Nancy Gao being this fucking stupid. Like, I don't even, like, excuse you, car. I don't even, like, super dislike Nancy Gao as a person. Like, I agree with some of what she said in, like, the last season when she was campaigning. But if you are going to completely cut off avenues of information because you don't like the person, then you shouldn't be in charge of an entire fucking planet and the security and safety of the people on it. Like, you're not mature enough to make those sorts of decisions if you can't put aside your own personal feelings for somebody when they're giving you something that is about the security of the planet. I don't know. I'm going off on this or on about this for a long time, but like, I just don't fucking get it. Like, Christian literally figured every fucking thing out. Like, she figured it out because she understands the game. She understands the players. She understands what the fuck is going on. And Nancy just so vastly doesn't. And it's just frustrating because Christian could have prevented this. Earth could have prevented this had they listened, and they didn't. And they only have themselves to blame. Or they could have at least tried to prevent it. They could have at least taken steps to prevent that. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm worried because Amos is on Earth, you know? Like, that seemed to hit on the other side of the planet from where Amos is. Or at least far away. But, like, it's not the only one, and there's more, and how many people are going to be trying to get on ships to leave, and my boy might be in danger, and, like... I'm just frustrated because they're not listening to Christian, and like literally not listening to Christian has gotten the Earth into so many fucking jams. Okay, I think that I'm done talking about that. I had to rant, you guys. I had to take a moment because here's the thing. I can understand Felix even to an extent, right? Because he doesn't want to completely lose his career over something that he is pretty sure is true, but like he doesn't want to push it to the point of being exiled out of whatever position that he has, right? And like I sort of get it, but at the same time, is it not worth it to risk it all to save people? Like, isn't that what you signed up for? You know? And like presumably if you risk it all, and you're right, like, can people be mad at you? I don't know, you guys. Okay, I think I'm done talking about that because, yeah. We're going to move on to something else that bothers me, and that is Naomi and Philip, okay? I am very confused because Naomi does not, like, how old was she when she had Philip? Because... was she like 15? She looks young, okay? And Philip does not look that much younger than her, and I'm a little confused by it, but we're gonna move past that. I understand where Philip is coming from, right? One, he's been indoctrinated by Marco his entire life. Two, this is somebody who, in his mind, abandoned him and never really looked back, and then all of a sudden she's coming back, and like it would be a very difficult situation, you know, as a person. Like, I can understand him being conflicted, I can understand him being angry, I can understand him not knowing how to feel about Naomi. Like, all of that I understand, because there's going to be a lot of conflicted feelings when your parent who abandoned you comes back, you know. I completely understand Philip's perspective on that. I do not like Philip as a person. I don't think that he's a good person. I think that he was raised by Marco and Marco's ideals and morality and all of that stuff, right? I think I talked about this before, but I just think that he's at the age where he believes what Marco has taught him, right? Like, again, people can change. I'm not saying it's outside the realm of possibility, but usually by the age that he is, which again, 16, 18, I don't fucking know, you have sort of formed your sense of right and wrong and morality and your personality and who you are and stuff. Like, that's been pretty well established by that age. You know what I mean? Not that people can't change, again, but just the core of who you are is usually pretty well cemented at the age that he is. So that worries me for Naomi. I kind of think that this is a losing battle. I mean, obviously, at the end, he came in and, like, he's taken the ship and he's taking her. Why is he taking her? Is he going to take her to Marco? Like, it's just, I don't fucking like him. I don't like him. And I don't like that lady that's with him. The older guy seems like he gives a shit about Naomi, so I kind of like him. He seems to give a shit about people in general, which, you know, I'm not convinced Philip does. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about Philip, you guys. From what we've seen of him, he's not a good person, and I'm a bit worried about what's going to happen to Naomi in the situation. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm scared and I'm worried for her. And I want more from Philip if I'm ever going to grow to give a shit about him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to need more from him. Because even though Naomi is, you know, this person who abandoned him, she's still his mother, right? And he just watched her being hurt. And, like, again, no shits were given on his face. I don't like him, you guys. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't want to harp on it too much. I don't like him. And again, open to changing my opinion if he changes as a character, grows, whatever. I can understand where he's coming from in regards to his feelings about Naomi. I don't think it excuses his actions, but I get why he would be upset at her. But I still don't like him. And that's that. Okay, so we also had Alex and Bobby and all that stuff on Mars. So at first I thought that Alex was falling for Babbage's sort of trickery and everything, right? But I'm glad that later when he was talking to Bobby, it seems like he understood what she was doing, that she was trying to get information out of him, and then that she was so hesitant to give information to him. Like, I'm glad that he realized that she was using him for information. Like, it does suck for Alex because I think that he does miss that companionship and kind of want that companionship again of another person that's interested in you. But I'm glad that that I was underestimating him and that he was, you know, picking that up in that scene, because I was like, Alex, please don't be falling for this. And luckily he wasn't. She was laying it on real thick though. Like, girl, calm the fuck down. I'm just saying. I am interested in where his and Bobby's story is gonna go. I thought it's funny that those people who attacked them, like, thank God Bobby showed up. And I think it's funny that they called the police on them and just got them arrested, because I didn't know what they were gonna do. I'm like, okay, now you have these two people, what you can do with them? But they just got rid of them in the very legal way. So that was kind of funny. Although it definitely proved that Sauveterre is involved. So at least I'm pretty sure it proved. Like, I think we already knew based off of his conversation with Babbage, trying to figure out what Alex knew at the end of the last episode. But it's going to be interesting. And Bobby and Alex are going to follow the ship that Babbage is getting on. A little bit worried because they're going to do it with the Razorback, and it's not a gunship and it doesn't have guns or weapons. It's just a racing ship. So if they get into hot water, they could be fucked. So, you know, I'm kind of worried about that. But, you know, we're going to see. You know, the first two episodes of this season, it really kind of tricked me because I was not this stressed. And this entire episode, I was stressed. And, like, now in the post episode, when I'm just talking to you guys about it, I'm fucking stressed. Like, Expanse. I was a little stressed in the last couple episodes, to be fair. But this one is like, this is the level of stress that I'm used to when I watch Expanse. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. A little nervous about it, but, you know, excited at the same time. We also have Holden and Fred Johnson and that guy and Monica looking for the people who took Kodazar? Maybe, the scientist guy. They're looking for those people because they need to try to figure out where the fuck the protomolecule is. So that's going on Tycho, and I assume that that's going to tie in with something else later. I'm assuming all of this is going to tie in at some point. not too much to say about that. Just shit's going down and we're just gonna have to see where it goes. Now, we had a lot of Kamina in this episode and she was making me cry. I really like the lady on her ship that she's in some sort of relationship with, and I really like that she's there for Kamina. I like that she's telling her to share in her grief, that she's telling her that she doesn't have to become really hard and really, you know, strong on her own again, that she doesn't have to go after revenge for Ashford, that she doesn't have to be that person anymore, that she has found a family and people who care about her, and that she doesn't have to try to risk it all again and everything. And I don't know, I just like it, and I think that she's really good for Kamina, and I kind of ship it. And it broke my heart to see Kamina's reaction to Ashford, though, because for some reason I thought last season when he sent like the communication thing, that I thought that he sent it to Kamina and that she was operating off of maybe that, and so she knew that he was gone, but she suspected but didn't know. And like, the fact that I had to see her find out, like, it was fucking sad, and it just brought it back for me of when it happened at the end of season 4. And I kind of want her to go after Marco because of what he did to Ashford, but I am proud of her for not doing that, you know? I don't think that revenge is the best thing, and I think that she was feeling a lot of guilt because she thought maybe if I was there, I could have helped him and saved him. But I'm glad that her girl told her that's probably not what it would have happened. You would just share Ashford's grave, kind of, right? Sorry, you guys. I get emotional about Ashford and Kamina. I just really liked I just really liked all of those scenes, and I just fucking love Kamina, and it made me sad. I'm glad that she sent the information to Fred Johnson and he sent it to Christian. I think that is going to be helpful. I think it's going to be helpful, and that it's going to hopefully help stop Marco, which is ultimately what Ashford wanted and what Kamina wants. Maybe we should have just spaced him, right? You know, that one time. Anyway, I am going to try to stop crying, but I'm curious as to where Kamina is going to go from here and what she's going to do if she's not going to go after Marco, which again, I do support, even though I kind of want it. I know that it's not the most healthy or maybe the best decision to make at this time. So we did not see Amos in this episode, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on with my boy, but hopefully we're going to see him in the next episode. I assume we are also going to see the impact of the rock hitting and how many casualties and what exactly is going on there. I hope that it means that Christian is finally going to get some freaking respect back on her name, and that Nancy Gao might actually listen to her, you know. We're going to have to see. Curious as to where Philip is taking Naomi. I think it's to Marco, but, you know, I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot that's going to be happening in the next episodes, I assume. And, like, I'm scared and excited and scared for what it's going to be. Anyway, that is all that I have to say about this episode. As always, thank you if you are watching, and if you want to, you can like, comment, and subscribe because it does help me out. Oh, if you want, you can watch the next episode right now over on Patreon, which is linked in the description down below. I really, really want to watch the next episode right now, but I think I need to take a minute, so I'm going to. I will see you in the next one, though. Bye, guys.